Get all 5 of these weapons for better upgrades using the Incarnon adapters. These adapters will be able to be placed on any weapon for the selected all. And for 5 of these, you're going to have the Skana, the Bratton, the Leto, the Paris, and the Kunai. Alright, and this will give you an upgrade on an Incarnon adapters so you can do better damage basically when using these weapons. So obviously there's a new system coming in, all right, which is the Incarnate Genesis system, and you'll be able to pick up any of these Incarnate adapters to place on the weapon of it says in order to basically do what Incarnate forms do. All right, the Incarnate weapons that you've seen, you'll be able to pick any evolution you want on that weapon and just basically do a better version of the original weapon. So yeah, they have the Paris, the Bratton, the Leto, the Skana, and the Kunai, and that'll be compatible for, I guess, any variant of the weapon. So really, any type of the weapon that you see, you'll be able to put on those weapons. And that includes, when we look at the Bratton Prime or the Bratton Vandal, I would rather go with the Bratton, pretty much the Bratton Vandal, to be honest, because what's got a better critical chance, same crit multiplier, less status, but probably Bratton Prime would be better here, maybe. Yeah, Bratton Prime would be possibly better. I mean, the Bratton Vandal lacks both critical chance and status, so I guess Bratton Prime is the better go-to, because these types of weapons don't really, they're not going to do as much damage as you expect. So, plus a lot of people do prefer the status when it comes down to the Incarnate weapons. It's mainly focused for status. So, yeah, Bratton Prime is the winner. And anything else, honestly, it's just damage could be boosted. So, whatever, the evolution is to increase that, good weapon, hopefully damage is basically one of them. I don't know what's going to happen, but Bratton Prime it is. The Paris versus the original Paris. Now, this is an interesting one. If we take a look at his stats here, Paris Prime wins, of course. Now, the critical chance on this is exactly the same between quick shot and charge shot. It's got very high critical chance. Definitely, I kind of want to see what the Incarnate adapter gives the Paris Prime, because this is going to be amazing. And the damage is a lot here. There's a lot of damage on the Paris, which I did not expect it to be. And I haven't played with the Paris Prime in a very long time. So, yeah, this is insane. But, yeah, definitely great numbers we're seeing here, right? With the Paris Prime versus the original Paris. The Paris Prime is doing 360 damage, and the Paris is doing 320. So these are not off numbers. These are actually really great numbers. But yeah, the fact that the original Paris is doing better, or not even that, not doing better than the Paris Prime, but the fact that it's actually doing great damage, as we see here, it's just amazing to me. I mean, this is a low mastering weapon we got here, so it's crazy to me. But we definitely got to see how it's like with the Incarnate adapter. Prisma Skana versus the original Skana. Of course, Prisma is definitely up there. No doubt about it. Alright. It's got way more critical chance. Got way more crit multiplier. Got the same status. But it's got a higher base damage. Now that is amazing. It has a better attack speed. If we were to take a look at the Dual Skana, the Dual Skana does not come close as well. The dual scan is basically the same thing. However, how come that attack speed? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The dual scan is basically just useless too. like literally both of these are literally the exact same. The difference is I see slam radius, slide tack, blocking angle. Yeah, like all that is just increased numbers. But nothing else has increased. So Prismascana is definitely the way to go here. And yeah, that is going to be a better selection for you than out of these weapons, which, well, it might be as just a single Skana you're only going to be able to use, not a dual Skana. So, but I was just curious what the dual Skana will look like, because I used to have that weapon when I was a low mastering. So decided to take a look at it, and it's basically just like the regular Skana. Trash. So yeah, Prismascana, definitely pick that up, and yeah, you'll be set. Now, of course, all of this will have to be improved in the Calvario, or however you say his name, all right, on the Angel of the Zariman planet map, all right. Once you go in there, you'll be able to activate the Incarnon forms for all of these different types of weapons. They actually showcase one of them, and the Lado is one of them, but you guys can definitely go check that out for yourselves. And yeah, they actually just look really, really cool. All right, each one does a different thing. It's going to make the weapon basically better. All right, give it a little more boost in damage or fire rate, depending on if it's a secondary or primary weapon, or maybe more attack speed for a melee weapon. Who knows? It's only one melee weapon, and I only took a look at 3 because I didn't want to go too far into this, but these weapons are definitely weapons you want to pick up, so don't forget those. All right, definitely pick them up as soon as possible, because well, you got time basically. It doesn't arrive until April. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on all social medias and Twitch, links are in the description. Thanks for watching, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.